Every single day, hundreds of ships pass through the Panama Canal without interruption. This narrow waterway connects two oceans and keeps global trade moving. Some of the world's largest cargo ships depend on this route every single day. Factories, supermarkets, and entire economies rely on cargo arriving on time. Inside the control center, traffic flows exactly as planned. Then, something suddenly goes terribly wrong. Within minutes, one ship blocks the entire canal. Traffic instantly comes to a complete standstill. Every minute matters, but the ship refuses to move. The effects spread far beyond Panama, reaching every continent on Earth. By sunset, hundreds of ships are trapped, waiting for a canal that no longer functions. Shipping companies immediately begin calculating billions of dollars in potential losses. Ports begin filling with cargo that can no longer move. Soon, delays spread from the ocean onto highways around the world. As supply chains slow down, consumers begin buying faster than stores can restock. Many ships are forced to sail around South America, adding weeks to their journeys. The alternative route is far longer, far more dangerous, and dramatically more expensive. Financial markets begin responding long before goods stop arriving. Factories soon begin running out of the parts they need to stay operational. In less than 24 hours, a single blocked canal begins disrupting the entire global economy. Ports quickly become overwhelmed as cargo continues arriving, but nothing leaves. Air cargo helps, but it can replace only a tiny fraction of global shipping. Manufacturers begin running out of critical components after only a few days. Distribution centers struggle to keep essential products in stock. Rising transportation costs begin pushing fuel prices even higher. Investors lose confidence as the disruption shows no sign of ending. Automobile manufacturers suspend production as supply shortages worsen. Construction projects begin slowing as vital materials fail to arrive. Even rail networks begin feeling the pressure as global logistics break down. After only 1 week, a single blocked canal has triggered a worldwide supply chain crisis. As delays continue, energy companies begin warning of fuel shortages. Air freight expands rapidly, but it cannot replace the world's cargo fleets. Logistics networks begin collapsing under the growing backlog. Consumers now begin feeling the crisis directly through rising prices. Imported products become increasingly difficult to find. Governments begin prioritizing food, fuel, and medical supplies. Leaders urge citizens to remain calm as emergency measures take effect. Thousands of vessels now face voyages that are weeks longer than normal. Supply chains continue slowing, while mountains of cargo remain trapped. 2 weeks later, the canal remains blocked, and the global economy continues paying the price. Around the world, new cargo ships are ready to sail, but there is nowhere for them to go. Perishable food begins expiring before it ever reaches consumers. Vehicles become harder to find as manufacturers struggle to replace inventory. Without imported materials, entire factories begin shutting down. As shortages spread, inflation accelerates across the global economy. Governments search desperately for solutions before the crisis grows even worse. Engineers continue working around the clock, but progress remains painfully slow. After weeks of effort, the stranded vessel finally begins to move. Shipping finally resumes, but recovering from weeks of disruption will take months. If the Panama Canal ever closed for 30 days, the consequences would ripple across every continent. Fortunately, this remains only a hypothetical scenario, but it reveals just how fragile global trade really is.